classification system that we use today and that we are going to discuss in complete detail was devised by Robert Whittaker in 1968, and it places every living thing into groups based on their similarities in anatomy, morphology, and so on. So Whittaker's classification scheme recognizes, this is very important, 5 kingdoms. What are those? Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, and animalia. Whittaker's 5 kingdom classification is based on 4 important factors. Number 1, how complex the cell structure is. So you have a simple primitive cell called a prokaryotic cell, as in the case of a bacteria and algae, and the second type of a cell called a eukaryotic cell, which has a complex structure like in a fungus, a plant, or an animal. The second important basis or criteria is how complex the organism's body is. From unicellular to multicellular, no tissues to fully fledged tissues, organs and organ systems, from no complexity to beautiful complexity. The next important factor is the food they eat. Whether they make food on their own, that's called autotrophic nutrition, or whether they eat food made by others, that's called heterotrophic nutrition. You know this. And the last point is an important and an interesting point to actually understand. It's called phylogenetic relationship. What is that? Phylogeny is the evolutionary history of organisms, an index of true relationship among organisms. That is how far we all are related. So phylogeny, for example, helps you answer interesting questions like, are bats and birds related? Think about it. Are they related? Both of them fly, yes. But do they share a common evolutionary history? That is, do they have a common ancestor? The answer to your surprise is no. They are not related. Yes, they both use their wings to fly, but bats are mammals that are born alive from their mothers. And birds, well, you know this, they lay eggs and they belong to the class Aves. So all kingdoms are arranged to show the probable phylogenetic relationships based on, fossils and maybe other evidences. And now what we're going to do is visit these kingdoms one by one. Understand what made them come together under the banner of a single kingdom.